Welcome back to Make Way for Cat. Chia is an open-world exploration adventure game set in an island world inspired by New Caledonia. If you like the idea of Dinkum meets Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, this game might be for you. My review of the game is based off several hours played on the demo sent to me by Awaseb. The review copy started already several hours into the game's story and is only limited to one of the 3 playable islands. With that said, I can give a small glimpse on story and questing, but most of this review is solely on what there is to do and the gameplay mechanics. So here we go. The entire setting, from the folklore and traditions to landmarks and local flora and fauna, is inspired by New Caledonia. The soundtrack and all voice acting is done by local talent in the DuGiOh language. This takes the immersion to a whole new level. There are some content warnings for this game that I've come across, including kidnapping and the semi-graphic death of a chicken that I did not personally enjoy. But here's what we know of the story so far. Chia is searching for her father, who was taken under the orders of the evil ruler Mayavora. I started the playthrough in a town called Wele Wele and completed quests for 2 important characters, Gabby and her daughter Louise. During these quests, you partake in the life of this small village and these characters, and have a chill time connecting with people and jamming to some music. In addition to the story is a series of lore-heavy treasure hunt quests. A man researching where the abducted people have been taken has left behind the steps of his journey in hidden chests that you need to figure out based solely on crudely drawn maps. This was one of my favorite aspects of the game so far, and they were enough of a challenge without getting lost for too long. Now, exploration is the main crux of this game. First, let's talk about the map, which is used realistically in this game. Unless you find yourself at a landmark and can pick out where that landmark is on the map, or find a crossroad sign to pinpoint yourself exactly, you are never entirely sure where on the map you are. Armed with a pin and a compass, you can pretty much find your way to where you need to go, or don't use your map at all and explore blindly through the many biomes and towns. Go where you want, when you want, and even how you want. Think Breath of the Wild. You have a stamina meter that depletes as you climb, dive, and glide, but the most fun is the central mechanic to this game, soul jumping. Possess any animal or even object you want and traverse the land as a bird or throw yourself at enemies as a rock. Each animal has a special ability that you can use while you are in that form. You are also equipped with a ukulele and can play short magical tunes that can summon needed items or affect the world around you. I mainly use this for summoning birds to fly quickly from one area to another, and summoning bombs to blow open caves. You'll also use your ukulele in rhythm game style music challenges. There are lots of interesting points to find in your exploration journey, from challenges like target practice and rock balancing, to totem shrine missions for more soul jumping time, and finding all the braided trinket locations, statues and enemy camps to destroy, stamina berries to eat, pearls to collect, treasure boxes, and so much more. Find peaks in certain areas to shout from, and it will light up new locations on your map with everything around it. There is also a sailing mechanic in this game, but I did not find my boat as I was too busy exploring the land myself. The game is far from an easy exploration jaunt. Taking down enemy camps requires a bit of skill with your soul jumping, your slingshot, and handling objects. I got caught and imprisoned in my first attempt. You can also perform flips, swing from trees, and soul jump seamlessly from animal to animal or object. Those all take a bit more practice. It took me at least an hour to enjoy the loose map, pretty much once I figured out how to pin and toggle the compass. Games have been holding our hand on map locations for far too long. This became a welcome change for me, as it genuinely feels like limitless exploration. It's also worth looking at all the key bindings in the settings or controller map to see what each button does. I ended up remapping soul jumping and playing my ukulele to the number buttons on my mouse for an easier time. And lastly, let's talk about the customization. At campfires, you can dress Chia however you'd like with all sorts of clothing, accessories, hair, face paint, and even backpack and ukulele styles. Just by exploring and completing quests, I unlocked a large number of customization options, so I know there's going to be a lot to pick from as this game goes on. You can also customize your boat as well, but again, I did not experience that part of the game yet. As of now, the game is set to be released in early 2023 on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and on PC through the Epic Games Store. There is no multiplayer planned. That is my review of Chia. As of now, I am planning on playing this game on my channel when it launches. Let me know if you're interested in a tips and tricks video when the game goes live in the comments below, or if you have any questions. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.